Hey everyone, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Keefe D. I've been following this case because one, the unaliving of Tupac Shakur happened during my time, okay? My time listening to rap music. I like rap music. I don't particularly like the direction that it has gone into. A lot of it I just can't get into. It's a lot of cursing, it's a lot of I'm gonna take your life, this, that, and the other. But I like the Will Smith days when I love his song Summertime, Houdini days, Run DMC days. I also like Tupac and Biggie, and they did start to get into that little, raunchy stuff. And I did like NWA, but I'm following this Keefe D case because they have him currently behind bars, waiting to go on trial in November for his involvement in the unaliving of Tupac Shakur. But he's in there desperate. The man is 61 years old. He's desperate to get out until his trial. And his trial is in November. And every time he goes up for bail, the judge is denying it. So now his son is speaking out. His son is speaking out and saying that, listen, my father is in danger. There are gang members that are behind bars that want to take his life. And so, but the court and the prosecutor are saying that Keefe D is dangerous. He still has gang related ties, so much so that a recorded phone call between him and his son proves that he still has ties, because they said that, on this phone call between him and his son, they mentioned the word green light, right? And I guess code in the games, green light means you're going to take someone's life. And so there is a witness that they currently have in protection, in the witness protection program, that is going to testify against Keefe D in his upcoming November trial. So the prosecutors are trying to say that when him and his son are talking about a green light on the phone, the jailhouse recorded phones, that they are referring to taking the life of a witness. But Keefe D's son had enough, and he's speaking out saying, no, when I say green light to my dad, I was letting my dad know that they have a hit on us. They're trying to take out my dad and perhaps some of my family. And he said, if you listen to the call closely, you will hear him tell his dad that the green light is on us, not we gonna put a green light on somebody else. So that's what the son is claiming. I want to play the audio for you, but you really have to listen closely because Keefe D seems to mumble when he talks, so it's not like a very clear conversation. But you do hear the son say something about a green light, and you do hear the son say on us, not we putting it on someone else. So I'll go ahead and share screen. I will do this as I'm sharing the screen. Um, when you want to have a life of crime at any given point in time in your life, especially if you want to be a gang member, you have to be prepared to suffer some consequences, okay? And the consequences may come early in your life or may come late in your life, like it has for Keefe D at 61, okay? So let's go ahead and play this audio.
I love you, big dog. Hey, call me in the morning, man. I got some to tell you too.
About what?
Oh no, that's about just some going on
What?
around the city.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, they talking. No, they talking about the trip. Talking about it's a green light on that. Talking about the our side.
Our side is a green light on our
Yeah,
side.
but guess what he told him? He said we was raised in war. We don't
For this here?
be rude. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, be rude.
Oh, he gone?
No, be rude.
He gone?
No, he's saying that it's on.
Oh, is it?
That's what I thought. That's what he said. He said, "You think we give a about that? We raising this
Yeah, fool. Y'all ain't.
shit. Yeah, y'all ain't ready. Yeah, but love you, big dog. I'm gonna tell you about it tomorrow. All right, good night, big dog." I love you, big dog.
Hello?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, black up.
That's his wife.
Huh?
I'm sorry. They said they could have put me back up, so I still got my call for the day. So I can come out. I came out when they did again. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, love you. Once that dude call, I hope he let me out after he leaves. I can tell you what.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna get up in the morning. I gotta go drop my car off tomorrow.
What they said, you need just those coils.
I don't know. They gotta diagnose it. It's probably gonna be up there about 5 days, 4 or 5 days before I get a car.
Before you get a car?
Yeah, 'cause they don't pay for nothing until I get it diagnosed. And it was backed up.
All right.
All right.
All right, love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
The wife seemed to have that same mumbling voice. What's this, guys? Hold on one second. I'll go back into it. So, unalive order. Tupac suspect Keefe D's son breaks his silence, declaring Bloods want to execute my dad and it's prosecutors' fault. He called out prosecutors for bringing rapper Diddy into the case. So, the Tupac Shakur unalive suspect has had a price put out on his head by Blood gang members his son has sensationally claimed to the U.S. Sun. Keefe D, real name Duane Davis, has been warned by his eldest child, watch your back, Dad. It's a shame, the sins of a father, right? So Keefe D, you was in this crime, you had children, and now your son is a part of it by default. This is what he inherited, a life in this world, right? Duane Jr. 31 revealed that Los Angeles Blood gang bosses have issued a kill order after his arrest and for his media confessions to being the shot caller and rapper Tupac's 1996 unaliving. He hit back at prosecutors alleging they have incorrectly stated his Compton Crit gang boss dad planned to unalive witnesses giving evidence in his murder trial. The Clark County District Attorney told a judge that a witness was potentially in danger after Keefe was recorded discussing a green light with his son. But Duane Jr. insists that the audio that I just played in court and obtained by the U.S. Sun was misrepresented by prosecutors, insisting Keefe is the one whose life is at risk. Frustrated, Duane Jr. broke his media silence to tell the world the truth about my dad, expressing his fears for the 61-year-old safety while in custody at the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas. In an in-pass interview, he explained a Blood gang member friend from Los Angeles warned him that his father could be killed. Duane Jr. also complained that Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark has misconstrued his conversation with his dad, noting he would be stupid to make threats to a witness knowing he's being recorded. Duane Jr. said, if you go back to the call, I told my dad it was a green light on us. It was a hit on our side. My dad was like, huh? A guy who is who is a blood from Compton, who I know, told me it was a green light on my family. I told my dad to watch your back, whether in jail or wherever. We are talking about a green light on us. Listen to the tape. I'm not a gang member. I promise you that. They don't give a F about our safety. If I put a green light on somebody, why am I not in jail? Duane Jr. explained his dad has been a target from the rival Blood gang members or affiliates since he was arrested by Metro officers last summer. He added, we never had a problem until my dad got arrested. Then they're talking about it's a green light on our family. It's like, what the F? Asked to explain why Bloods would want his dad terminated, Duane Jr. replied, they're thinking that my dad is the person who did it. So to say, I got to tell you this, my dad was a legend off of selling dope. Tupac, they didn't talk about unaliving nobody. They talked about him selling dope. Duane Jr. insists prosecutors misrepresented his jail conversation, added his family are aware their calls are being recorded. The prosecutors don't give a F about our safety. If I put a green light on somebody, why am I not in jail? Well, that is a good question, right? If you got me recorded threatening to unalive somebody, why not come arrest me? He said, I warned my dad about his safety. If I knew it, if I knew it, the claim he gave a green light to unalive a witness was about to be all this, I would not even said it. Why would I say that? Why would I say put a green light on someone when I know I'm being recorded? Watch your back, Dad, is basically all I was saying. Maybe he should have just said that. I don't know who is in the jail. They could be some guys from Compton in there. I wanted to let him know to be careful. Didn't mention Diddy. Duane Jr. also expressed his worry about recent court papers in which rap mogul Diddy was mentioned 77 times and accused of orchestrating the hit on Tupac. Representatives for Diddy have not yet responded to requests for comment on the court filings. I feel like they are putting us in more danger bringing up P. Diddy, he said. He is rich as hell. So he's trying to say, like, listen, this man got the means to do whatever he wants to do. Keefe, sometimes spelled Keefe, alleged in police and media interviews, some of which are being given as evidence in the case, that Diddy offered him $1 million bounty to unalive Tupac, a claim which an NYC rap mogul has denied multiple times. Duane Jr. admitted he was unaware of his father making that unsubstantiated claim against Diddy. You might be unaware, Duane Jr., about a lot of things that your father has said and done. I know you love your dad and we all love our parents, but nobody knows what nobody does 24/7 a day, okay? He expressed upset that the grandfather, Keefe, could not be released on bail to spend time with his son, Duane III. I hope he gets out, Duane Jr. said. They are treating him like he is guilty. The U.S. Sun has reached out to Clark County DA's office for comment on Duane Jr. claims. Health battles. Asked about Keefe's health following his battle with cancer and his mindset, Duane Jr. said he's all right. Duane Jr. repeated several times he was good with his inflammatory comments being made public. His complaints could add fuel to the ongoing heated battle between his father, who has his own lawyer described as the godfather of Compton, and prosecutors. Prosecutors have declared Keefe a danger to the community and questioned whether he has stepped away from his gangster past. Judge Kearney raised doubts about his lifestyle and ongoing gang links during a bail hearing. Keefe has spent the last 5 years boasting publicly about his criminal activities, from nationwide drug dealing, fighting, and being a shot caller, and Tupac's 1996 unaliving. Lawyer hits back. This is Keefe D's lawyer. His lawyer, Carl Arnold, insists he is a law-abiding citizen, having retired from criminality and now earning cash for his past notorious reputation. In January, the prosecutor alleged that the tape call with his son indicates Keefe was aware of a potential unaliving order for people planning to testify against him. A green light is known within gang circles as an instruction or authorization to unalive somebody. Judge Carly Kearney, who was told to the FBI moved the witness to a secret location after they were handed Keefe and his son's remarks in the 2-minute, 16-second audio recording from the Clark County Detention Center last year. I wonder who this witness is. I'm very curious. I mean, we'll find out in November, but I'm very curious to find out who the witness is. Recorded jail call. The short clip featured Keefe's son, Duane Davis Jr., having a disjointed conversation with his father. Davis Jr. opened with, "Call me in the morning. I got some S to tell you." Keefe then responded with, "About what?" before his son replies, "About some S that is going on." Duane Jr. then mothered some inaudible comments and asked, "They're talking about it. It is a green light on us, our side." Keefe reacted, "Our side? There's a green light on our side?" Not being specific about who he has spoken to, his son says, "Yeah, that's what he told me." Raised in war. He continued, he said, he was raised in war. We don't give a F. That and I guess the N word. I don't know what's really going on there. He is saying this is on, that it is on. He said, "Do you think we give a f about that? We were raised in this stuff." I'll say stuff. Keefe replied, "Yeah, fool." The prosecutor argued that the audio allegedly points to potential criminal activity. They also claimed that somehow Keefe, through either family or friends, disseminated a list of 39 gang members who allegedly provided information to police and may be witnesses in the trial. Oh, this thing is going to be messy. Witnesses moved. His court motion noted that one witness, Devontae Lee, oh, they tell us who it is, was provided money to move over safety concerns by the FBI. The prosecutor made it clear that while Keefe doesn't have to give a green light, other gang followers can move ahead with such an order. In court, the prosecutor said he knew he doesn't have to issue the green light. He knows what the culture is because he was born in it, grew up in it, and I dispute he ever left it. You listen to these calls and you know he is a gang member to the core. Ooh, they are not only ugly on the outside, but they are ugly on the inside. This is what Keefe said, talking about the prosecutors, that he has their morals, their values, and that he presents a clear and dangerous threat to our community. He made an effort to cause harm to those 39 people on that list. He is making efforts to cause harm to the high-ranking mob Pyro gang member. He doesn't need to issue an order. He just needs to prove to the world that they talk to the police and everyone is at risk of being unalived, which is why federal government came in and provided money to Mr. Lee so that he could move his location. It comes just days after Keefe erupted in court and lashed out at prosecutors over their submission of alleged confessions he made to the police about Pac's unaliving. He stared at prosecutors, declaring, "They're not only ugly on the outside, but they are ugly on the inside." Keefe launched his tirade about the two dudes right there, referring to Chief Deputy District Attorneys and prosecutors Mark and Benu. Oh, Keefe D is in trouble. I honestly believe, and this is going to be probably one of the trials of like the year 2024. I thought that I think is what is it, YSL? You would think that YSL case was something crazy to watch and witness. I think this Keefe D case in November is going to be the next case of 2024. It's very sad. Very unfortunate that as a father, Keefe D got his family wrapped up into this situation, especially his son. No matter who your parents are, they could be a people that get themselves involved in crime. They could be drug addicts. They could be alcoholics. Children still love their parents because perhaps they see a different side of their parents than the rest of the world gets to experience. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts on this case. Let me know your thoughts on the audio. Listen, if I don't know how much his son may know about the gangster life, right? But if the son knew, I mean, he had to know a little something because he told his dad it's a green light out on us, right? Being that the son knew that is gang language, then the son should have just told his dad, "Yo, watch your back. They're trying to unalive you." In that way, maybe he wouldn't have been in so much trouble. Anyway, guys, chat with me. I'll chat back, and I'll see you on the next video.